I wanted to record here, but it is just way too freaking cold. And when I woke up at like 7 this morning, there was no wind, and now there's like wind like crazy, and my hands are really numb right now. So and I'm sure this isn't even cold to like people on the East Coast. They're like, oh, this is sweater weather. This is parka weather for me. All right, I'm gonna go home. Some massive changes have been happening in the lab. Welcome to episode number 3. I want to talk about perception. Perception. The life of an entrepreneur in the online world is a game of perception. How successful do you think I am? Granted, I have these things to help you make that decision in your mind. Sometimes, you know, it's a picture, it's a book, it's a website, it's a blog, it's a video library, it's your house. The first 2 episodes, the first episode that I opened with in season 4, I opened with a scene of our home. And I'm really conflicted and almost embarrassed to do this episode. I'm a little nervous right now. My heart is beating a little bit faster than usual. And not because I'm excited, because I'm a little nervous. And I want to make it clear that the intro to that video got a lot of attention. And it was good attention because you need attention, right? As an online marketer, as a content creator, if you can bring attention to what you're doing and exposure to what you're doing. And all of us use what we have. And this was made apparent to me when, you know, Kevin said something. And he's not one to put his life on blast the way that I do, right? The way that I do is very transparent. Oh my God. I just froze my ass off trying to get these shots. And I do that because for me, it's my self-therapy. You guys know this. I make videos because I love to do it and I love to document my life. And you can't be naive about what you put out into the world. You have to be very conscious about it. And so it wasn't just that my husband was making a remark to me saying, why are you putting our place on blast? Even though he helped me film it, right? I said, well, you know, we worked very hard for what we have accomplished in our life, and that is almost akin to the perception of what I want people to see, that we have worked for what we have. And it hasn't always looked like this, right? All right, what up? This is episode number 12, and we're talking about content creation with your heart. Season 1 of Get in the Lab was a dinky office with a table with a bunch of toys on it. It was just us, and now look at us. We are a big production, and we produce our videos. We don't just throw shit together. And so that was my argument, and that's how I saw it. And I never saw it as a way to show off. That was not my intention. It was a way to validate what we have worked for. And in my mind, the home, our home is where I want to be. I'm not really keen on traveling. I don't go out a lot. Are legit on point. Oh, it is so embarrassing. It's not for realsies.
Go for it.
I'm not gonna feel it. Yay!
Oh shoot, it is.
Don't buy too many things for myself, but the home is where I want to be. This is my sanctuary. I worked very hard to move from a place where I had to leave my home all the time to now where I spend 99.99% of my time in my home. So to me, it's very important. And to me, it makes sense to put my home in my videos. But we got to thinking, we live in such a world where your perception of what you have online and in social somehow equates your worth, why people should pay attention to you. And the reason why Get in the Lab is here is not because of the stuff. It's not because of how nice and, shall I say, luxurious we have made our home. Because I think this is a luxury, and I'm blessed to live in such a luxury. But we worked for it, you know, we earned this. And it just got away from me. It wasn't my intention to show off. And I don't want that. It makes me embarrassed to say that. So the show will change as I have changed. And I want to second guess this perception that we all deal with, we all need. We do need to look our best. We do need to put our best foot forward. Why not show off the good side of us? Well, guys, you know, yes, the stuff is here, and yes, we worked for it. But in actuality, we didn't work hard for stuff. We worked hard for freedom. We worked hard to be able to say to ourselves, I am my own boss. And so there will be a shift in how I present Get in the Lab to you, because I think it got away from me. It's not about the stuff, the electronic desk. Yes, that's nice. But it's the freedom, and it's the self-awareness of where we are going to take this new freedom and what we're going to do with it, and how we can expand what we have built, and never losing sight of what we really want to do, right? Me, I just want to make videos, and I want to help people make better videos. And so far, that has been sort of unclear in my message, but that's what I want to do. And so, with this episode, kind of awkwardly apologizing, but you need to do that. And this is the lab, and this is the place for a safe place to look at yourself and say, I think you can do better. You didn't really make a mistake, you can do better. And I say this to myself, and hopefully encourage you guys to be okay with saying that to yourself when this moment comes to you, because that will happen. And it takes courage and a lot of swallowing of your own pride and ego to say, yeah, you're right, I should change. And have the courage to actually execute and do it. And that's what Get in the Lab is all about. You know, we're struggling and hustling in the business, and it's a great struggle. It's a great challenge. It's the challenge that I want in life and that gives my life purpose. And I want to do that consciously. And sometimes we just do stuff that is unconscious. And as I mature and grow into a content creator and a responsible digital marketer, I want to take responsibility for my actions and for the content that I put out there. So episodes 1 and 2 will be the last time that I make something that is not conscious of the effect of the perception that I'm putting out into the world. So I want to thank you guys. This is episode 3, by the way. This is it. I was actually planning on making an episode about the power of words and dealing with chronic pain, because I think once you get injured in one way or another, whether it be mental or physical, which is what I'm going to talk about, which I was going to talk about, it does something to you. But let me know if you would still like me to make an episode regarding chronic pain. I don't think a lot of people talk about it, and you know, it's a story that I haven't really told because I was just always going through it. It's like, where is the happy ending? Well, I'm there, and so I want to share. I would like to share my story with that, but I won't want to waste my time if you guys don't want to hear that. So, what I want to leave you guys with today is conscious, responsible content creation. I have a habit of hitting publish very quickly. In the beginning, I didn't hit publish at all. And then when I got used to it, I hit publish too quickly. And so now, as I'm reaching this new area of awareness, I want to be more responsible and conscious about when I hit publish. Not only as a respect to myself and the people who are in my life, but also to you guys as well. You know, because I take this very serious in that I mean what I say when I say it. And I think too many people, myself included, say things or do things and need to be held accountable to those things. So that was today's episode. A little bit, just a little bit more on a serious note. I think it's an important discussion to have. So I would love to know your thoughts in the comments, whether you think this age of perception has affected you in some way. And I'd love to hear your story in the comments. So that's it for me today. Happy Tuesday to you guys. And we'll see you next time here in the lab. Peace out. Hey guys, what's going on? I'm almost done with my book and I'm really excited for it. It's called The Video Marketer's Cookbook. So I love cooking. I've always loved cooking, and this is the first time I've actually really talked about what's officially going to be in the book, because it was kind of, all over the place, you know me. So it's going to be titled The Video Marketer's Cookbook, and that is because I am a very enthusiastic home cook. And that is inspired a lot from my mom. I've always watched my mom cook, and she always shows her love through her cooking. And I find that cooking is very similar to making video, and why I love video so much. I was like, I wonder why I like these two so much. And it's because I think they're very similar in that there really are only, these main ingredients that you need, this main set of ideas and concepts that you need to learn in order to do both. And that is basically what my book is about. So I'm going to be using a lot of cooking terminology and metaphors that I like to use. And it makes it a lot more fun to otherwise learn what we video people call video marketing, this big thing. So I would love for you guys to get a hand on the first section of the book, which is a massive, 10,000 words, I think. And I would love for you guys to get your hands on that, because I just worked really hard with it, and it's a lot of questions that a lot of people ask me over the years, and I've put it together in a nice little sort of preview of the book. And so you can get your hands on that by heading to the link in the description below. We're looking forward to producing a really nice product for you guys who are getting into video marketing. So I'm really excited. Like I said, section 1 is complete, and I'd love for you to get your hands on the first draft of section 1. Sort of thank you for always supporting and being here through my crazy ups and downs in this entrepreneurial journey here online. And yeah, I think it's going to be amazing, and I can't wait to show it to you guys. But for now, please be satisfied with this. There's a lot of good information in there, and hopefully you can use it to make Your videos look amazing. Okay, so good things, guys, and we'll see you next time here in the lab. Peace out.